That's right, ladies and gents, today's video is sponsored by me, Mr. H. I am making my own H.P. Lovecraft horror film. Check out the GoFundMe link down below if you want to support independent and original film, and of course, H.P. Lovecraft and horror films. Breaking Lights is an exploration of depression, suicide, and mental health, and using that and H.P. Lovecraft as an allegory to explore that narrative. So check it out, the link down below. With that being said, on with today's video. Hello, welcome to the channel. I've recorded this video a few times, and it's really difficult to kind of phrase it in the right way. But basically, whatever you think of BLM, let's take a centrist stance, right? Whatever you think of BLM, what is a BLM founder doing inking a deal with Warner Brothers Television to make products, to make scripted, unscripted TV, kids animation stuff, streaming stuff? What is a political activist? What are they doing? Right? That's a good question to start off with, isn't it? Do you want someone, a founder of PETA, doing shows for your kids? Bet the answer is probably no. Do you want one of the founders of Greenpeace making shows for your kids? Probably not, no. Do you want one of the founders of Antifa? Right? Like, we could go on. We could go on. Activism groups, activist groups that force political will and change through violent means. I don't want a founder making shows for my kids. I don't have any kids, but well, that I know about. What are they doing? Not only that, this person, ladies and gents, has absolutely no experience doing this. Why do people get these chances with no experience? If it ain't but for agenda. Now, whatever you think of BLM, answer me that. Why is she getting this opportunity if it isn't for an agenda pushing, huh? Why? And again, answer me this. Do you really want this individual, a trained Marxist with very firm ideological beliefs, making shows for your kids? I'm sure the answer is no. Do you want Greta Thunberg or Thunberg? How dare you! Making some shows for your kids. Just like you wouldn't want the KKK making shows for your kids, right? Like, with ideological fundamentalists probably shouldn't be allowed, right? Like, let's get real here. I'm allowed. We're living in clown land, aren't we? This is clown land. This has to be. This is make believe. Anyway, this article's linked down below. I'm trying to be as just down the line on this as possible, because again, I've recorded this video a few times. But let's look at the report, because again, a lot of people will go, oh well, I wouldn't mind if I had a founder doing this or that and the other, if they said that they wouldn't be linking it to their causes or stuff like that, their ideological beliefs. But she will, and she says it. So Black Lives Matter founder and self-proclaimed Marxist Patrisse Cullors, whatever, has inked a deal with at&t owned Warner Brothers Television Group. A lot of people say I'm disrespectful when I don't get names right. One, not every language or name is something which the accent is able to produce. But secondly, she does not respect anyone, so I'm not going to respect her last name, so I am being purposely disrespectful towards her. According to Variety, the deal is multi-year and wide-ranging, where Cullors will develop and produce original programming across all platforms, including broadcast, cable, and streaming. Again, this is someone with no experience inking a deal with Warner Brothers, who previously did a deal with J.J. Abrams that, oh my god, was hundreds of millions, if not like $1 billion or something insane, staggering amounts of money. Do you really think she deserves that? Are you really? For someone with no experience? You're going to tell me that's not Clownland? You are. If you think that she deserves that money. For what? Remember, literally no experience. I mean... no experience. It's like getting... It's literally like getting some native tribal whatever. You know, one of those tribe people that have been sectioned off from the world, living almost like Neanderthals, and just saying, hey, look, can you just... can you fix my car? Like, they've got no experience at all. She's got no experience in writing this stuff. What are you doing? That was a bad example. I don't care. According to Variety, X, Y, and Z, the deal is huge. When Variety's Will Thorne claims it will be wide-ranging, he's not joking. She will reportedly develop everything from scripted to unscripted series, as well as long-form series and even animated and kids programming. I don't think... Why is she... Why? No, Warner Brothers. Bad move, mate. Bad move. Anyway, again, remember, because a lot of people will be like, well, it's fine, they can do this because they're not going to inject their politics into things. She said in a statement, it is literally just going to be a direct extension of her political activism. Now, we can all agree there's nothing wrong with, having more black stories or whatever. Like, that's fine. I don't care. But again, remember, it's the point of this being an extension of her political activism. Black voice, and this doesn't make any sense as well, FYI, because I've read this a few times. Black voices, especially black voices who have been historically marginalised, are important and integral to today's storytelling. So, I don't know quite what she's on about there. Black voices, yeah, fine. But then she goes on to specify historically marginalised. Are you talking about groups? Or are you talking about an actual individual that you want to tell their particular story of? Because if you want to tell an individual story, that might be really compelling. If you're talking about groups, according to you, it's just everyone. So I don't really understand what you're talking about. Do you see the dilemma there? I don't. Do you see what I mean? Our perspective and amplification is necessary and vital to helping shape a new narrative for our families and communities. Remember, this is a woman that wants to take down Western society family values. I'm committed to uplifting these stories in my new creative role with the Warner Brothers family. Here we go. Here's the clincher. And again, remember, this is someone who has no experience. Is literally just a founder of a political activist group. Alright? Just remember that. Remember. As a long-time community organiser and social justice activist, I believe that my work behind the camera will be an extension of the work I've been doing for the last 20 years. Well, it's fantastic. Delete your HBO subscriptions now. I look forward to amplifying the talent and voices of other black creatives through my work. And that's fine. The last part's fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. Again, the entire argument's predicated on the fact that you believe this stuff is actually happening anyway, which I don't. I've not seen sufficient evidence to support that. If you have the evidence and you think I'm being a bigot, then present it to me, and I'll happily have a look at it and change my opinion, because I'm not blinkered. I'm happy to have a look. But this is bad news, isn't it? How can anyone look at this and say, yeah, this is great news? Yeah, man. Yeah. Ideological activist. Writing stuff for my kids. Okay. If you think that, you should probably have your kids taken off you. And that's not good. Joke. YouTube reviewer. It's a joke. This video is going to be demonetized because I've talked about BLM anyway. Because you literally, on YouTube, you can't talk about them. You get demonetized. Can't criticize, a firm ideological view. No. No, not allowed. According to YouTube, you're not even allowed to criticize pedos either. That's how YouTube runs stuff now. Just throwing that out there. I've got nothing to lose. YouTube keeps demonetizing all my videos anyway. Anyway, whatever. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Again, remember, I'm coming at this from an angle of she literally doesn't deserve it. She's not proved herself capable, no experience, and is getting probably hundreds of millions of dollars for this. And also, like I said, draw the comparison. Do you want Peter? Do you want a founder of Peter making stuff for you? Really? Pretty sure that'd be a no. What's the difference? Tell me what the difference is. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts. I've been Mr. H. Take care.